started on tonight's show that if you haven't already, please go down the bottom and subscribe to my channel. Throw me a few likes. Be much appreciated. All right, guys, enjoy the show. Oh yeah, it's that time of the week. Skinsfanatic Live. Put your 2 1s up and raise your cups up. Skinsfanatic's back, so prepare to get jacked up. Started out here in the TTC. Well, red for my team, shout out to the B&G. But hold up, cause rolling in like thunder. It's Skinsfanatic Live from the land down under. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Hit the like and sub, I got the goods here, boy. Well, fuck my sister. What a disappointing week 3 game that was. The Washington football team falling miserably by the score of 34-20 to the shitty Cleveland Browns. Arguably, one of the worst performances for Dwayne Haskins in his career and so far, and he has copped it. Rightly so. Very critical. Everyone's very critical right now in the fan base of Dwayne Haskins, and it's a fucking shit show in week 3 by this pathetic fucking fan base of ours. Once again, we're going to give up on this bloke after 10 starts. Apparently, he's not the quarterback, and we want to bench him. We want him benched right away. It's a fucking monstrosity. This fan base is fucking weak as piss. I'm fucking, I don't know. I don't know what people are looking at here. They're looking at the big picture, or are they playing fucking Madden football? I'm not sure. Look, I know that Dwayne Haskins' 3 interceptions against the Cleveland Browns cost us the game. Okay, they all led to points. It was hard to watch. Guys, listen up. Listen to me right now. We aren't winning the Super Bowl this year. Okay, we never set out to win the Super Bowl this year. We, the Washington football team, are changing the culture here. Okay, we're working on something. Okay, we're not quitting on our young quarterback for having a bad game. Okay, Ron Rivera isn't calling timeouts at the end of games in games that we're not going to win. Okay, if we were going to win these games, we would have won them in the first 3 fucking quarters. Now, you fans are some fickle motherfuckers, and I have tolerated no more of this shit. I am at fucking wit's end. Social media is a fucking joke, okay? And everyone's got their opinions. Everyone needs to stay the fuck out of it right now, because we've got a young quarterback here, okay? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Everybody, just shut up. Let the man fucking play, okay? He's not even a man, he's a boy. Let the boy play. He's like, fucking 19 years old or some shit. Young man. Okay, he's made some fucking mistakes. Right, we've got a very young team. Very young team. We need to let this bloke play his game, right? He hasn't done too bad. Okay? Until this week, they were his first turnovers, all right? Okay? I don't know. I just don't know, what people expect when they flip on Sunday. I mean, I understand it's very frustrating. We were there. We had the lead going into the 4th quarter here against Cleveland Browns. And we actually had them on the ropes. We had them against the ropes. But this team doesn't have a knockout punch. you know, and we should know that. Yeah, look, I want to win these games too, guys. I do. I want to win the fucking game as much as anybody. Okay? But changing the fucking quarterback isn't the answer. Do you understand? That's not the answer right now. You're just going to get the same shit no matter who's back there. Okay? We've seen this before. And you're going to quit on this bloke after 10 games? You're at your fucking minds. Everyone's out their fucking minds. I've had enough. I've had enough. Not of the team. I love what the team's doing. I've had enough of this shit. The fucking shit that gets fed to you motherfuckers by other people and the believe and the shit you guys want to believe. You want to believe it, don't you? You've been told. You've been fucking told Dwayne Haskins is no good. So then you must fucking tell everybody that Dwayne Haskins is no good. Follow your own fucking beliefs for once. You know what I'm saying? Watch the fucking games. I don't even bet half of you motherfuckers are even watching the games. Okay? We are onto something here. You're a fucking idiot if you cannot see that shit. Okay? We've got a young receiving core. We've got a very young defensive line that is already damn fucking good. Okay? We've got a young quarterback. All right, there's going to be guys that are on this team that aren't going to be there when we do fucking hoist the Lombardi. Okay, that will be known. But number 99 is going to be there. Unless you motherfuckers run him out of town like you did everyone else. You know? Because you just want to fucking not show up to games, or you don't want to support the team, or you want to boo the team, or you want to bag them on fucking social media so it fucking trends in a downward spiral and gets everyone else fucking miserable, and no one else wants to watch the game or support the team because you're fucking miserable. I'm not going to watch the game because everyone's fucking miserable. It's a miserable fucking, you know. Well, first of all, sport isn't meant to be fucking miserable. It's meant to be enjoyable. Okay? You sit down and watch a game of sport, okay? And then all of a sudden, yes, you're passionate about a fucking team. You are. You're passionate about your team. And then you get maybe too passionate about your team. And then it becomes more than just fun. And I get it. I'm a passionate supporter myself. But the thing is, you're either a supporter or a follower. So what are you going to be? You're going to be a fucking follower or a supporter. Now, there's two differences here. A follower follows the team. A supporter supports a team. Like a little baby, you know? We support the team. You're supporting the fucking team. So that's the team. Okay? Forget all the fucking fantasy football bullshit that you motherfuckers want to, you know, you just want to get so involved in every fucking year. Fantasy fucking football. Is this about fantasy football? Is it? Dwayne Haskins didn't get you enough points this week? Well, if you had doubts on the bloke, why did you draft him in your fantasy team, you fucking idiot? Okay? We have to get behind this fucking team. Do you hear me? I know we can't get into the stadium. I know that. But fuck me dead. Get behind the fucking team. Stop being so miserable about it. God damn, sick of you motherfuckers. I really am. You know? I'm not just going off one or two people here. I'm on various fucking forums. And it's the same shit. Okay, you get the occasional person who's like me. And you'll get the occasional person who's like me who won't say a fucking thing. Because I've seen it before. There's no point going at you motherfuckers, is there? Because you're already ignorant pieces of shit. Madden motherfuckers. Madden football motherfuckers. That's what you are. Oh, we should get... Oh, let's bring in Antonio Brown. And that fucking... that culture fucking disease that got cut by fucking Seattle. Oh, he's fucking... He cut Apke. You know why you want to cut Apke? Because he's white. It's the same reason why no one liked fucking the little white wide receiver that we drafted in the 7th round. No one liked him either. You know why? Because he's white. And this isn't even from the black people. It's you white. It's the white people who don't like the little white guy. You know? Give fucking Apke a chance as well. I didn't think Apke played too bad. It would have been nice if he caught that ball. You know, you're so inside your own fucking heads, man. It's just, you're not inside your own head. You got other people inside your heads. And you just think it's fucking reality, don't you? Everything's, got to be so fucking fantasy football, doesn't it? Everything's got to be so goddamn fantasy football. Anyway, I'm pissed off this week, guys. Have you noticed? Damn. I'm not pissed off. I'm not pissed off that we lost. I'm disappointed we lost. I'm pissed off at this fan base for giving up on the fucking team after fucking 3 rounds. 3 fucking weeks of the season. You know? Yous are a bunch of miserable fucks. That's what yous are. I like staying in my bubble. I'm in a bubble. I've got to stay away from you motherfuckers, man. You're bad for my health. Watch the show, though, because this is the type of shit that you want to hear. The truth. The truth. Right here on Skinsfanatic, fucking live. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hope you had a good week. Very fucking disappointing game, obviously. Baltimore Ravens coming in to Washington this week. FedEx Field. 1 o'clock game. Look, not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. We know Baltimore are one of the elite teams of the competition. They boast one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the game, Lamar Jackson. He is going to fuck us up. But look, I'm going to be there supporting the team. Well, I'm not going to be there, but I'm going to be watching it, supporting the team. That's what I'm going to do. And yes, R2 Ramu, I am ready to run through a wall right now. I will run through the wall. This wall behind me. It's made of material. No, I'm actually at FedEx Field, and that's Terry McLaurin just behind me there, and Chase Young to the other side there right here. Real footballers. I just brought them in to pose for me. No, look, that was a good 10-minute spiel. And Crazy Brave will be here soon, and I wish he was here right now because I know that he's pissed off too. He has got some things to say. R2, can you track down Crazy Brave for me, please? He's not in the green room. And get him into the green room, please. Tell him that the link is in his email. I'm going all Garth Algar here on them in a minute. So, like I said, Baltimore Ravens, fuck me sister. It's one of those games that we don't expect to win. But my God, if we manage to somehow pull a rabbit out of a motherfucking hat, not only will we still be on top of the division, we would have cemented that motherfucker because, the Giants, I think the Giants are playing. Oh, look, we're going to get to the games later. We're going to get to the matchups later, but the Giants aren't going to win. The Eagles aren't going to win. And I think the Cowboys are going to win. I think the Cowboys are playing the Giants. No. Anyways, like I said, we're going to get to them games later. We have the Super Brew tipping comp has taken a vicious turn on us. Some crazy shit going on in that. We'll get to that later. We've got a brand new segment tonight. Who farted? R2 Ramu is going to be here and he's going to talk about who farted this week. Who farted? Because some shit fucking popped off and it stinks. He's got a little bit of an NFC breakdown for us all. I've seen him backstage. He has notes on notes. I don't know if he's setting his fucking pubes on fire this week, but it was rumored. We got a decent little lineup for you guys tonight. Now that I have all the shit off my chest, you know, I feel a little bit better. And I hope if you watched it, you were like, "Wow, the fuck, Skinsfanatic is mad." And I am mad. I'm mad. I'm mad because we have something here. All right, there is something brewing, and I don't know if it's going to come to a boil this year. But look, the NFC East is so fucking bad right now that we could just fluke our way into these playoffs. Because with this defense we have, I feel like we've got more wins in us than people suspect. It's all about the offensive side of the ball. I mean, we can't just keep sending that defense back out there. They're going to give up points eventually. And we can't keep turning the ball over because, well, we know what turnovers lead to. Losing. Turnovers will lead to losing every fucking week. Okay, we can't turn the ball over 5 times. Okay, guys? 5 times. Mainly only really 4 because that one before halftime didn't affect the game. So Dwayne Haskins with the 3 interceptions and then Myles Garrett with the strip sack. And I did say last week that we have to be wary of Myles Garrett and his strip sacks. And, you know, Skinsfanatic's head was down when that happened. And I was like, fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. You know, to go into that fourth quarter with that lead and then blow it, like, in just sitting there, just going, fuck. It was frustrating. I understand that. But I'm behind Dwayne Haskins all the way. At least till the end of this season. We're going to see some more. We need more volume of work from Dwayne Haskins. You cannot give up on a man after 10 games and the dysfunctional bullshit that he came from last year. There's no fucking way. You morons are fucking stupid. You understand me? Fucking stupid. I mean, I know that. I know you're fucking stupid because I've been here. I've been here fucking 20 odd fucking years. I've been doing this internet shit for fucking a long time. Whether you've seen me, heard me, or whatever. I know this fan base is fucking stupid. Stupid motherfuckers. You deserve everything you're fucking getting, to be honest, in my opinion, because you don't support the fucking team. Now, I know some very good fans. I do. I love the loyal fans, but at least the loyal fans, they will keep it real in a very real way. You know, they still support what we have. I mean, here's the thing about sport and me and sport is I love the team. I love the jersey and I love, you know, lots of things that come with it, the colours, the place, the stadium, and anyone who puts on the jersey, I love them. I'm like, come in, group hug, I love you. Now go out and win for me. You know what I'm saying? You go out and you win for me. And I'll love you to the end. Okay? Now, it's only when someone's shit runs dry do I start to say, well, okay, maybe this bloke isn't what we need on this team. But I feel better at the end of the day because, you know, I supported him. You know, I supported him till the end. And no one else fucking did. Well, not many of you did. I support him to the end. And that's what I feel right now about Dwayne Haskins. Okay? We're not giving up on Dwayne Haskins, you fucking idiots. Do you understand? Okay? Don't give up. It's Ron Rivera giving up. Oh, that reminds me. We're giving up on Rivera too. Giving up on Ron Rivera. 3 games in. You motherfuckers, cocksuckers. Are you serious? You're gonna give up on Ron Rivera? After 3 games? Oh, we need a new coach. Are you fucking serious? This is the problem. This is the problem with this place. Wow. I mean, look, we had it good during the Gibbs era. We really did. Oh, Joe Gibbs. I mean, I would suck his dick from the back if I could. He was that good. But he's not here anymore. Okay? Shit has gone south. And it's not going to fucking head north if we don't support the fucking team. We will support Coach Rivera. We will support Dwayne Haskins. Okay? You all love Chase Young because he's fucking all over fucking Facebook, isn't he? Everyone loves Chase Young. Well, Chase Young's good because he's a hell of a player. You understand? But when are you going to fucking turn on Chase Young? When he gives away a penalty on a 4th down or something that would have won us the game? You know? Because someone else tells you that he isn't any good? No, of course not. I'm over this shit, guys. I really am. I just want to disconnect sometimes from you fuckers. You make me more angry than watching the team lose games. Wow. Crazy Brave looking sharp. Very, very sharp. Looks like fucking Walter White. I got Crazy Brave here, guys. He looks like Walter White. I'm not joking. Heisenberg is cooking up. We're cooking again. All right. I'm going to bring Crazy Brave in, guys. Crazy Brave's here. Crazy, I'm on a tirade. Welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. How are you, man? Look, I mean, what another dramatic week for this Washington football team. All the excitement of the new franchise. We've fallen to 1-2. I don't know whether it was, I won't say it was to be expected, but a lot of us know that it is going to be a long journey, and it's something that we have to accept. We weren't good enough. We don't have the strongest playing roster. We're still working out some of our positions. And that's the way it's going to be. We can't just, I don't buy into this superstar rookie that everyone is after nowadays. I mean, come on, guys. We haven't even had, we're probably not going to have a proper college season, and we hear this narrative of tanking for Lawrence, and he's probably played 40 snaps this year, and ESPN call him the next greatest thing, and why wasn't he the greatest thing in this year's draft? I mean, come on, like, at least I'm not a fool, okay? And I love the draft too, and we know that we need to bring in some young players, but
no, but listen, ESPN says he's really fucking good, Pete. So therefore,
we must run with that, because I think this fan base has definitely got enough patience to bring in another young quarterback next year and give him 5 or 6 starts before we can make our decision on whether he's going to be able to help this offense move the ball further on. Guys, I am not here to put the rose-coloured glasses on and tell you that Dwayne Haskins is going to put up the fantasy numbers that you want to see this year. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy that tells you we need to see him make mistakes like he did last week. As much as it sucked, and it fucking, excuse my language, very
No,
disappointing.
we're swearing tonight. You missed
We
the
are
first
swearing.
15, 20
Yeah,
minutes. I
very
was on a tirade.
disappointing at some stages of the game. It's the young man is under a lot of pressure, and I think he wanted to come out and have a strong game, and he pushed it too much. And you know what? Look, I, I can understand getting upset at the mistakes that are made in the crunch time of the games, but let's be serious, guys. You know, Peyton Manning, he was intercepted by Ricky Manning Jr. 3 times in an AFC Championship game, and he, was not talked about. Oh, we need to move on from Peyton Manning because he can't win the big game. It's team effort, it's coaching, and it's talent as well. And
Peyton
we
Manning
don't know.
threw fucking 28 interceptions in his rookie season. Crazy break.
And that's right. There's, I mean,
or 5, something like that. Ridiculous.
all these young quarterbacks are given the opportunity to make mistakes during the season anywhere but Washington DC, it seems. Can I just quickly say one thing before I pass it back to you, Skinsfanatic? I was never a big proponent of Mike Shanahan starting John Beck, but I think we can see some similarities with John Beck and the Denver Broncos young man, Mark Rippon's nephew. Today, he really is nothing special, but he was just allowed to go out there and do what he needs to do, and they ended up winning the game. And he threw 3 interceptions, and no one has even mentioned that yet. And I would have told you at the start of the season that Mike Shanahan is a stubborn little prick and playing games by starting John Beck, but he just wanted to do that to make his point after his first year at Washington, and he saw the kind of attitude that this fan base has towards their young players, and he needed to show people, and we didn't win with John Beck, and we moved on.
No,
but,
look, John Beck was a fucking absolute disaster. I mean, he played 3
absolutely.
games. And I don't know what the fuck that was all about, and I absolutely am bamboozled that you've brought his name up tonight. But yeah, look, Brett Rippon today was 19 out of 31. He had 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. I have seen stuff tonight, just briefly, in my 10 minutes of scrolling. Brett Rippon. Look, it's great to have another Rippon. It's great to have another Rippon in the league. Excellent.
He threw a few magical passes today, and it was really good.
Someone said, "Oh, Brett Rippon already looks like a pro in one game after Dwayne Haskins' 10 games." What the fucking do?
Well, look, okay, and I'm sure that the Twitter people did start comparing him with Rippon. And I didn't want to go down that path. I just wanted to point out to some people that there are some teams in this league who can start a 3rd string quarterback in the 3rd week of the season, and there is still no change in attitude from the fan base, and they will just get behind this man and support him, okay? And I'm fucking very sorry if you don't like interceptions, but we need to push the ball down the field. And there really isn't anything wrong with making mistakes, because in this league, we can move on from Dwayne Haskins, but we need to see what he has.
We do need to see what he has. Absolutely. We are not. Look, you missed my first 15 minutes. We're not moving on
Actually,
from Dwayne Haskins.
I had a little bit of a listen here, and yeah, I enjoyed the intro. But anything you'd need to repeat, you repeat that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, this fan base is so fantasy football orientated, and so social media fucking brainwashed that we have to decide from everyone else's opinion that Dwayne Haskins isn't any good, and it drives me up the fucking wall. I'm getting real tired of seeing it. I really am. You know, I'm calling out this fan base as being absolute ignorant dumb fucks. Okay,
I think that you are fair in doing that. I would just, I mean, I'm not. I would just caution against it, but they definitely need to be told, and I'm gonna add to it as well. Yeah, this fan base, really needs to fucking start showing a little bit of toughness. I mean, and actually look like you can fight yourself out of a fucking 1-2 record, because in this NFL we have so many teams that will start a season 0-2 and will still make the playoffs. And these teams that are 0-3, they have a 66% chance of winning that fourth game, regardless of their 0-3 record, which means that this NFL is made to be an even competition, and all you need to do is a little bit to hang in there, and sometimes a little bit of support from the fan base can go a long way.
Oh, it can really go a long way, and that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, like, we aren't going to get off this shit, man. If like we don't start getting some support, the players can feel this shit, man. I mean, you can tell me it's bullshit or not, but they know when people have given up, man. And like, and Dwayne Haskins is a young dude, and he needs to, he's one of those dudes who's on fucking all the socials, man. Like, and he gets down. He gets down. He doesn't like the hate. Now that's
Nah,
partly his fault for not being thick-skinned, but in the same breath, like, why do we have to go on social media and bag him out? Rather than pick him up, we should be picking him up a bit, man. Fuck, man, like, tough loss today, Dwayne. Like, hang in there, buddy. We fucking support you. Like, nah, because no one's ever got any fucking thing good to say, do they? It's always we got to get the fucking angry thumbs out and tell everybody that they're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked. He's trash, dude. He's trash. Fuck that word trash. I'm sick of that fucking word
Look,
trash.
I know that feel this way, and I have spoken about it before, and I'm not trying to sit here and say I told you that so, but I mean, this is very important time for this whole fan base to actually get behind this team. Otherwise, it's gone, because there is nothing there. There is no reason for any logical man to give these people the pleasure of having a football team if they cannot get out and support it or show some support. And as much as we don't like Dan Snyder's previous, his 20 years, he's trying something, and that's it, and it's his last straw. We know it's his last straw. If if the fans were allowed into the stadium this year, we would have had boo birds going on, and you can believe that. And it really, is not what we need in moving this team forward. And I thought about this today, and I'm all right with it. I think it might be time for Dan Snyder to just separate himself from the burgundy and gold and bring out a new scheme and colour. There's just too many people that are just agitated and hateful and hanging on. And
wow.
I'd like to think that the Washington fans can just accept it and move forward. I would think that a lot of them may even say, well, it can't get any worse than this. We may as well. But I just don't think that we have the passion to get behind the burgundy and gold anymore as a group of fans. Now, a group of players may come in there and really light it up and bring some excitement.
Well, listen. I mean, you can change the colours and all that shit, but it's not going to change much, is it? It's like
No, it won't. But it might just.
It's like if you're black, you're white, you're green, whatever, you still bleed red, right? So it's like that. I mean, you can put fucking whatever color you want on these players or a different helmet. It's not going to make much difference.
No, but I just think that we have some fans hanging on who no longer need to be here. To be honest with you,
well, it's not changing the colours of the jerseys isn't going to do a thing.
No,
I'm just saying, like,
but
the fans might change what colour jersey they wear.
They say that when the Redskins were robbed of their name, that they will no longer watch this team, and you can absolutely tell that they are definitely sticky beaking 100% of the time. And then we're getting the negative vibes from them now. It's something that I just thought of. I'm not going to get out there and promote it.
I get it. You're just shooting the breeze. You're just shooting the breeze. That's fine.
Because there's just sometimes when I just see the product, and it's as great as it is, it's just lost. It's lost its supporter base, and I'm not going to tell the supporter base that they're wrong. You do whatever you like. If you don't enjoy the past 20 years or the 30 years or the trip to the stadium or the fact that they're not on TV, that's fine. Or you don't like their drafts, fine. But you know what? We got some people here who are intelligent and passionate about the team, and they're not trying to make a change overnight. It's going to take some time, and there are people who know that because we are obviously still here.
Yeah, well, we are still here. Look, the people who are the idiots that I'm fucking talking about, well, first of all, they don't even watch this shit. They're not doing any of this shit. What they're doing is getting on their fucking keyboards and their fucking phones and just trolling the shit out of every fucking Redskins group, Washington football team group, or whatever the fuck they're on, to try and get a response from people.
Yeah.
And
No, well, it's a very tribal and passionate game, and you don't have to sit there for the 3.5 hours and watch the game to call yourself a fan. I'm not saying that you need to do that like I do, but it's obvious that some people are just getting their results, not being happy with it. They may watch a Cowboys game or two. This is totally evident, guys. I'm not making this up. This is the fan base. Like
it's
it's
nothing but truth here on Skinsfanatic Live. This is the most truthful shit you'll watch on fucking YouTube today.
yeah. I mean, they we do have the fans who will support the whole 16-17 regular season, but there is a massive population who are just very casual fans, but enough that it grinds their gears when their city has a losing team, and they're way too boisterous than they need to be, because things have changed since we were bringing back Super Bowls. The game has changed so much. We can't. We just, like teams can turn it around in a hurry, with a little bit of a luck, and
All right.
yes.
No, well,
Good.
no, that's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you, Skinsfanatic.
No,
Yes, I have a broken bad,
no,
Skinsfanatic. Yeah, correct.
I was just saying, I had my 20 minutes. You've had your 20 minutes. Let's talk about the Baltimore Ravens game coming up. Let's have a quick, maybe 10 minutes or so here on the Baltimore Ravens game. Then we're gonna.
Sure.
I smell something. Did someone fart?
No, it wasn't
Anyway,
me.
no, wasn't me either. Yeah, we'll talk about this Ravens game coming up. Lamar Jackson, as I said earlier, one of the most dynamic playmakers, quarterbacks in the league, coming into FedEx Field this Sunday, bringing with him his backup, our old buddy RG3, and a bunch of other weapons on the offense and some cats on the D. Last time losers to the Pat Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. Thoughts coming in, and try to keep it real.
You like some thoughts from me? Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is. You nailed it right there on the head. Lamar Jackson is probably one. Or Lamar Jackson is in the top 5 playmaking quarterbacks in this National Football League. He can be very deceptive and cagey with his ability to hide the fact that he's going to run the ball, make it look like a pass, and then take off. And we really need to be aware of that. We have already faced a mobile quarterback in Kyle Murray, and I'm going to tell you that he is beyond what Lamar Jackson is. From what I saw, he's struggling in the next couple of weeks because he's not ready yet, and who knows if Lamar Jackson will make it, because right now he's under a lot of pressure after a bad defeat to Kansas City, and can we take advantage of that?
Well, I disagree with you a little bit here. I think Lamar Jackson's a lot better than Kyler Murray.
Top 5.
But
I put him in top 5. I mean, he's in top 5. I never said he was 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
okay.
We
Top
could
5 in
debate
the
that.
league. Sorry,
Yeah,
top 5 in the league.
yeah.
Quarterbacks?
I said top. I think he's the top 5 playmaking quarterback in the
Oh,
league.
playmaking quarterback. Sorry,
Yeah.
I lost you for a sec because I was just teeing something up here.
No.
It's
I
hard
just said he's
hard
the
being a
top.
producer of this.
He's in the top 5 playmaking
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Look,
Mhm.
Lamar Jackson he's awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he is good. He's exciting to watch. Will he be exciting to watch for me this weekend? Probably fucking not. He'll be exciting if he's on his back and throwing interceptions and being flushed out of the pocket, not heading upfield but heading to the sideline. Um, Look, it's going to be a tough ask from what I've heard. Chase Young won't be playing in this game. That doesn't mean necessarily that our defense won't still be good. Jack Del Rio is very good at scheming up some things, making adjustments. So there's that aspect of it. Obviously, Chase Young is a dynamic pass rusher off the edge, and he will be missed. And it's damn fucking shame that he got hurt last week too, because I feel like he would have made some plays down the stretch there. I mean, so yeah. Look, it comes down to what we can do on the offensive end. In my opinion, we might, if we can score. Look, we could go touchdown for touchdown. I mean, that would be exciting to watch. But I reckon our defense can make some stops if our offense can stay out on the field. And,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know that we are coming up against um, a close rivalry in Baltimore, and the fact that Ray Lewis no longer plays may not even be an effect in this game, because we probably will. He's probably still worth 10 points to the Baltimore defense. Now, I know that the Washington Redskins have had a 3-3 record in the past 6 games against this Ravens side, but yes, I mean, there is a massive fear of this Ravens defense, which may not be as good as it isn't as good as it used to be, but it still has that daunting. There's that fear there that they are going to fucking destroy us. Um, and this, Lamar Jackson, as I said, top 5 playmaker in the National Football League. It is a very pivotal game for him. We've seen uh, um, Russell Wilson's career skyrocket with great games in his second and third season. And then we see players like Dak Prescott show promise in their first and second season, but then fall off when the going gets tough. And the going is getting tough for Lamar Jackson. And can the Washington football team achieve something this weekend and show that they are a dominant force in changing the narrative of the NFL, or will many supporters rush out and buy more Lamar Jackson jerseys after he rushes for 120 yards and 3 touchdowns?
yeah. Well, no, well, it's true. It's true that a lot of the Washington fans have deferred to Baltimore, and it's miserable. They're fucking miserable motherfuckers. And they can do what they want. Lamar Jackson. He's an exciting player, but when he's gone, how are you going to feel? Oh, you left the Washington football team to go to Baltimore, and now Baltimore suck, and now Washington's good again. Oh,
That's right.
you're gonna come back, and that's the thing about sport.
And we
Are
can
you
play.
going to be? What's the point of supporting and being loyal? If you're not
That's right.
loyal, what?
That's
What?
right.
There's no fun. There's no fun
That's
in
right.
that.
I'm not being mean in saying I want Lamar Jackson to fail. I just want to see him lose a game, which may mean that they miss the playoffs this year. And then if they miss the playoffs the next year, there will be questions, and everyone's favourite Madden 2020 player may well just be out of the league. This is how things can turn around. And Washington needs to take advantage of it and hit him under the fucking chin strap.
Oh, I hope we do.
Yeah.
I hope we do.
Let's maybe, why don't we show the NFL that there is a few rising stars in the NFL, in the Washington football team, and it's not too late. As I said before, a whopping 66% of 0-3 teams will win in week 4. There will
Wow,
be
that's
some
an
upsets.
amazing
There
stat.
will be some upsets this week, folks.
Yeah. Well, look, we're going to get to all the games later. We've got Crazy's 5 coming up. We've got lots to talk about. The games coming up this week, and it is a tough week. And I could see R2 Ramu's got quite a spread of notes happening back in the green room. But yes, look. The you had a winning. Well, we'll get to it later. But you had some wins last week. If you haven't checked it out, it's crazybrave74.com. He's got all the everything you need for your gambling desires. Everything you desire
Correct,
for
guys.
your gambling needs, rather I say.
We back winners, and we'll brush through that a little bit later on. Another little brush through.
All right, we've got a new segment coming up on the show. It's an absolute cracker. We're going to get it started right here, and it is. We're going to give this a little bit of a whirl, skis. All right. Whoa! Jumped in there a little bit. All right. Let's get this thing.
Yeah. Where did you get that? I wonder. Welcome to the brain fart. It wasn't me. Yeah, who farted? Hashtag that brain fart. Hashtag brain fart of the week. All right. Let's go. Whoa. I don't know where to start, but a fan sitting next to me fucking let one rip. He fucking said to everyone, the Falcons will win this week. And the fellas come out with this great outburst. Fuck you. You shit the bed. You've shit the bed. The Falcons are shit. Brain fart of the week. What can I do? What am I going to do? This fan's fucking face is turning a little bit blue. He's lost it. Choking on his own shit. Believing in the Falcons. Where do you start? I don't know.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yes. That was a massive a smelly fart once again from the Atlanta Falcons.
Fucking terrible. I can't believe it. I can't
Yeah,
believe it. Of all the chances,
Yeah.
having the beers, watching Monday Night Football, which was our Tuesday, and yeah, the Falcons will win.
after not picking up an easy onside kick and then losing
Shitting.
another big lead. Definitely one of the big brain farts of the week.
What
That
else have you got
onside
here,
kick's
R2?
become a big theme at the moment.
Yeah, everyone's brain farting.
Out now. Each year it's getting higher and higher and higher. Percentages. It's a bit like the old fourth down now. That's trendy as fuck, isn't it? Going for it on fourth down.
I've just got a purring cat here that I just need to take care of.
Yeah. Nah, very good, R2. Have you got any other brain farts of the week? Any others?
Well, there is a lot of. There's another brain fart. The old touchdown celebration too early, having the ball slapped out of your fucking hands. God damn.
KD Metcalf, yep.
Yeah. That was terrible. Wow.
I know. Yeah.
There's no one in the stadium. Even if there was, like, really, you just got to hold that ball, protect it, and cross the fucking plane and score.
Just get it over the line. The whole point is to get the ball and get it over the line.
Yep.
Then you can do what you want with it after it. Just a real brain fart.
Spike.
Just get it in there. Just get it in the end zone, and take it from there. I really enjoyed Crazy Brave's new look this week. It's dynamic.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, guys. I will be going to the skin cancer clinic to get this thing cut out above my eye next week, so we may see some stitches in the head, but it is going to be grand, guys. We will still be picking winners.
What's this? A cancer scare here on Skinsfanatic Live? What the fuck? Okay, interesting.
Don't skip the skin cancer doctor, guys. Check him out.
Wow, very fucking interesting.
Well, it's not. Let's not. We aren't getting daunting here. That's just what the doctor's name is. He takes care of everything. just because he's called the skin cancer doctor. Yes, but we do know that it is a big killer here in Australia. So check yourself out, guys.
R2, what happened to your earpods this week?
Dog ate them. Yeah, dog ate my fucking pods, so I'm running a different sound system I got set up down in front of me tonight. But yeah, I'm not hearing it real good. It's okay. No, I'm just a bit shocked about checking myself now for a fucking skin cancer down under.
Yeah, well, look, we aren't getting spooky here on the show. Guys, you don't need to worry about Crazy Brave. He's just seen that.
But it's a good message to send out, isn't it?
The message has been sent, yes, and
yeah, look, it's a message for everybody. Kids, put slip, slop, and slap. Okay, it's simple. Okay, throw on a hat, even on a cloudy day. Slip, slop, slap. If you haven't been told before,
I used to think my mallet would protect my neck from sunburn.
what's that? Your mullet?
I told some pup when I was on work experience and I had the hair flowing out the back of my hat, and he's like, "Are you gonna get sunburn, man?" I was like, "No, my hair's covering me neck, bro." He's like,
Oh well, look,
Yeah.
it's just the way things go. I'm going to be one of those old guys with his ass grafted to his scalp, and I'll have some smooth little circles all over my head.
that's what it was. Oscars, we're all going to be robots pretty soon anyway, aren't we? No, I'm full of shit. That's fucked. Yeah, no, full of shit.
That's enough.
Yeah. Well, I was, as much as you guys, very disappointed this week with the 35-32 loss to Buffalo Bill, who Bills are now 3-0. Rams are left on 1. You know, fucking rally back from 25 points down. And then more sadness with the 4th and 8 fucking pass that ends up pass interference, leading to the touchdown throw by Allen. That was the final fucking disappointing nail in the disappointing coffin that ruined that one for me. And I think that pass exposed what a lot of people in the NFL are saying. I assume anyway, the Rams have some defensive issues which have been mentioned, and you know, there's that. Yeah, it's just not clicking yet. But wow.
Yeah, well, it may be a defensive issue, but it would only be if you came up against the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, because right now the Los Angeles Rams are the hottest offensive team in the NFL, putting up over 400 yards in 3 consecutive games. And this is where people can fail, guys. We see that the Rams get beaten, and if you watch that game, that was a 4th and goal situation with a great touchdown there at the end, and the Rams had that game, and we would not be praising the Bills like we are right now, and we wouldn't have the doubts that we have on the Rams if we just scoreboard watched. But don't count the Rams out, guys. They are going to feature in the NFC West big time.
Yeah, well, look, yeah, that fourth down play was.
I just had their fucking throw up. Henderson Jr., our running back, he got his first fucking 100 yards in the NFL this week, and a touchdown as well. And that's 2 weeks in a row he's dominated for us in the running game. It's fucking amazing to see him doing what he's doing at the moment, which is good. And our quarterback can't go without a mention. He was awesome again. I enjoyed watching Jared Goff go around. He got the 23 out of 32 for 321 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 intercept, 1 rushing touchdown. Cup fucking killed it, leading with the receivers, 100 yards, got a touchdown. Woods, 70-yard, 5 plus. He got a touchdown. So you're right. There is Aaron Donald. Well, there's the work in progress with defense. It's building. He gets 2 sacks. 1 sack's a fucking sack fumble. He gets 2 out of the 4 that we get against the Bills. But all in all, that was yeah, one of those ones you got to swallow and move on to the next week. Going into it, there's injuries. The safety, Jordan Fuller's shoulder, is day-to-day for us. We've got fucking Josh Reynolds, the wide receiver. He's another day-to-day. Should play. The defensive lineman, Joseph Day. Yeah.
All right.
Again, you know.
Anything else very interesting insight?
Terrell Lewis, he's active again on the active roster. But the big uncertain one is Cam Akers again in the backs. His rib injury is probably more than a day-to-day, as they're saying from the club at the moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty like, yeah, I could. There's some stories about those yellow flags I see fucking flying around.
Yeah, well, there's a few yellow flags getting around.
When you've got a team that's, all coming together and it's, they get you pumped up and it's all about him. You got to improve. You got to be aggressive in this league, I believe. So, yeah, I've got some news. I've got NFC West nonsense. I've got fucking, bit of a spiel leading into week 4 for the Rams. I jumped on this week and seen the power rankings. After a loss, they're never ever going to be good. At best, you stay where you are, but you're going to drop. So the NFL.com's got us at 9. Last week we were 8, so down 1. ESPN 8. Last week at 7, down 1. Yahoo Sports has got us at 10. Last week 7, down 3. Fucking Washington Post has us as 9. Last week 8. Down 1 again. So all pretty much simple, but our opponent this week, different story altogether. Everyone has them at 31s and 32, which brings me into week's 4 game against the Giants. Rams taking on the Giants.
Yes.
Fucking Joe Judge. Judy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Judge Judy, are you there? Yeah. The head coach, he's got fucking special teams raps. He hit the press and he goes, "Oh, the Reds special teams, yeah, they're fucking great. They're running downhill, they're physical, they're aggressive. It's going to be, a hard challenge." I don't know.
Yeah, and
of course it's going to be a hard challenge.
But look, our defensive coordinator, Brandon Staley, I forget his name, but sorry about that one. He's not going to use anything as an excuse that we've got him there, new scheme, fucking the shortened off season and all that sort of stuff. No excuses. No excuses whatsoever.
And why we are on that the New York Giants and Rams matchup. I mean, you must feel very confident going in there against this fan base that has just eroded from the inside and really turned into one of the most pathetic fan bases in the NFL now. What do you think about that?
Well, that's New York, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're used to the Mets and the Yankees and the Mets and the Giants and the Knicks. Yeah, it wouldn't be much fun, would it? Yes,
yeah. No, they're a tough bunch. They're fickle. They're fucking.
Oh.
You know,
Horrible.
Yeah.
Well,
They want the
here's the
best.
thing.
They don't
Here's the
want
thing. They won't even be there. So they won't even be there. So
No,
don't worry about
no,
it.
they won't. But I mean, I do believe that they have an influence on these players before they run out onto the field. I mean, these players are still, they're playing for a contract, and they know that it ultimately is what the fans think, because they can have a say in who stays and who goes, and the New York Giants fan base has turned into what we previously had seen with the old Washington Redskin fan base, and then there's not really a bright future for those Giants fans, is there, Skinsfanatic?
We are
thank you,
going to
guys.
get to the. We are going to get to the New York Giants
A little
very
later.
fucking shortly in the next
Okay.
coming weeks.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump ahead of the schedule, but we have the
Of course not.
Rams next week, and then we have the Giants, and that's New York week. That's going to be a special week. We are going
Ooh, that will be a special week here.
We will be calling out all the Giants fans. I want to get someone on here. I want to get the great Copizzle. Let's get Copizzle on this or something.
Pizzle.
Bad dog.
Yeah. We'll get New York Giant Pride to come back out of the woodwork, say.
Their Pride or Mets Matter, whatever his name is, Black Mets Matter or whatever his name is. We'll get him back on here.
and we can reminisce about the time I took J-Wad down in the Monday Night Miracle.
Oh yeah.
Or what? You've
I'm changing the
West Coast
subject.
stories I had. As soon as I mentioned New York, you guys turned TNT, motherfucker, and just wow.
Well, you know that your time is almost up on the Los Angeles Rams, so
Unless we have the Giants.
Yeah, we've lost viewers since you came on.
That triggered you guys.
We went from 900 viewers to 700 when you started talking about the Rams.
Oh, okay. Really? The Rams?
Yeah, I had 900 people watching, and then they dropped out right down to 700. It's crazy.
Right. Next week I'm bringing in Chris Everett. All right. Don't worry.
Chris?
Fuck off.
You call me Chris again?
Well, we do have a very special week next week when we will be featuring the Washington versus Rams matchup here on Skinsfanatic Live. Boom.
That is going to be fucking epic. Especially if we beat the Ravens. Woo! Lordy Lord.
Yeah. I'll tell
Should
you what.
we get down to the nitty gritty?
We'll get to the tips later on. But anyway.
No, I think we're going to go to the picks right now.
Sorry, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring up.
Let's go to the picks, Skinsfanatic. I'm happy to move along.
I'm going to bring up the ladder.
Wow. Look at this ladder here.
As you can see. No, let me break it down. As you can see.
I will. Excuse me.
Obviously, Paradise 78, aka Finn's Tragic, picked the winner today. So did I. We are it's a 2-horse race right here at the moment. We've got Paradise and Skinsfanatic coming in second. I actually had the Denver Broncos today by 10 points. Denver won by 9.
And so did that give you the 2.5, or did it give you 1.5 with me? Can you?
It gave me the 1.5.
And did it give me a 1.5? It may have.
I don't know. I'm only looking.
Okay, no, that's fine. You don't need to see that. I just it must have. I wasn't sure whether you would get the 2.5 and I would just get the 1, seeing you were the highest one. I was still within the bracket, I believe.
No, I got the 1.5. Here it is. I can bring it up now on my Fazone. It says here I got 2.5. Finn's Tragic got 1.5. You got 1.5, and R2 got 1. So we all picked the winner.
Yeah.
And I managed to put my pick in this week.
Wow. I'll tell you what, it was really a hard game to pick. There was late stages here just before kickoff where Crazy Brave was getting some late mail on the Jets, but hung strong with the Broncos. And you see that they did end up prevailing. New York just could not. They went through so many injuries there this afternoon. What a game. Tough game today. Wow.
Confession time. Didn't see a minute of it. But Skinsfanatic knew that the Broncos were going to win. I was checking the score.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, we don't have to watch every game, but Crazy Brave's about to drop some a bombshell here on the show. The NFL is getting out of hand. The thugs are taking over. There just should have been so many flags today on late hits that were missed. So, I mean, get ready for it on Monday. It is going to be, it might go in your favour or not. Wow.
Excellent.
They are really the quarterbacks are really getting snotted this year, and the referees aren't paying any attention. And I do like it, guys. I'm not going to, that might be a discussion for another day, but under the current rules, the referees are missing a lot of calls. It's going to rile
unless the football team's playing and we get called for
that's
fucking
right.
farting on the field.
Oh, you would be called. Don't you worry. The hits today were out of this world, like nothing I have seen for 5, 10, 15 year seasons. No, it was good hitting today. Wow.
Yeah, well, look, Skinsfanatic doesn't watch all the games, but I definitely check out all the highlights. Thank you.
No. Yeah.
Shall we break down this week's games?
We shall. I'm ready. I am ready. Will we?
Well, we're going to start off with the San Diego Chargers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Very tough game, this one. I've got Tampa Bay by 7. Basically because, well, Tom Brady's playing. We're going to go clockwise.
Okay. Let's work it around the other angle this time. We'll go
Okay.
to. I think we should go the other way.
Anti-clockwise.
Yeah, anti-clockwise. If
you're
okay with that, Skinsfanatic.
Right. If R2's all right with that, we can go anti-clockwise. Which is you, Ian? R2.
Oh, you finished yours. Okay.
You got Tampa by 7.
Bucks. Yeah, I got Bucks by 5. Brady, he's 19-5 against rookie quarterbacks and 8 in a row against rookie quarterbacks. Tampa Bay by 5.
Well, you said Chargers, and then you said Tampa.
I'm not sure. I think I heard Tampa Bay.
Chargers v Tampa's. Bucks by 5. Brady, 19-5.
Oh, Bucks by 5. Right.
Guys, I am going to be taking Tampa Bay Buccaneers by a score of 7 points this week. And I have included them in Crazy's 5 once again. I told you last week we needed to, use our balls a bit, and we backed them there up at Denver, but they were unable to score some late points. Otherwise, we really would have picked up some good money. But I think this week at home, you can count on Tom Brady and count on the over. I've taken the Bucks by 7.
Yeah, well, I personally think that's a very good choice. Okay, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Miami Dolphins. I actually have Seattle in this game by a whopping 21 points. R2.
Okay. Yeah, I've got Seattle by 19. They are one of the 6 sides since the 70s merge that has in 3 weeks been 0-3 and won 35 or 35, scored 35 plus points. Seattle.
Ooh. Wow. Knowledge. Dropping it. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks by 8, and I'm also going to feature this game in my Crazy 5, which you guys can check out there on my website. We'll talk a little bit later as we get to the other games. Seahawks by 8.
All right. Okay. I have next the Indianapolis Colts at the Chicago Bears. Soldier Field. Here I've got Chicago, who are very surprising right now, 3-0. I've got them winning this game by 9 points.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears by 2. I think, I like the Bears in this one. Got them.
All right.
Okay. Let me just quickly say I do want to give a kudos to that Miami defense, and I do expect them to give Russell Wilson some fits in that Miami-Seattle game, but I'm sticking with the Seahawks there. And in this Chicago-Indianapolis game, the repeat of the Super Bowl, Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl championship, I'm going to take the Chicago Bears to get some revenge somewhat and win this one. By 3.
By 3. Okay, next one. It's quite tough. The battle of the 3-0 teams. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Tennessee Titans. I can tell you I had to flip a coin on this one. Give me Pittsburgh by 3.
Yeah, well, but this game has been
R2.
This game has been cancelled due to the COVID-19.
Oh yeah.
And we will be.
Hasn't been cancelled. Hasn't it been postponed to Monday night?
Yes, postponed. Correct. Yep. Carry on, boys. Carry on. Crazy brave. Had a few drinks tonight. Semi-final season started in Australian football.
Yeah. So I've got Pittsburgh by 3. R2, what do you got? Spill it.
I've got the Steelers by 7.
7. Okay.
I'm going to stick with the Pittsburgh Steelers and give the old Skinsfanatic sweep here. But as I did mention, these carry on. Pittsburgh by 4.
Pittsburgh by 4. Yep. Not a bad choice. Okay, next game. Tough as well. Holy shit, Sue. We have the 0-3 Minnesota Vikings up against the 0-3 Houston Texans. I've actually got Houston in this game by 2 points. And it's at Houston. So Houston here by 2 points.
Yeah.
R2, you're up.
I've got the Wings. Oh, sorry. The Vikings from Minnesota by 3. Texas just letting in too many points in the first 3 weeks for me. That bothers me, and I think Minnesota will match them. Vikings by 3.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
and,
Vikings by what? I can't hear you. What do you got? Vikings by 3. Okay.
Vikings by 3. He has. I'm gonna stick with Houston, like Skinsfanatic has back there. I've actually got the Houston Texans winning by 7. You know, whew, uh, they say that, as I mentioned earlier, 66% of 0-3 teams will win on week 4, and now we know why, because 2 0-3 teams are matching up this weekend, so there's 50%. Do the maths, folks. Follow Crazy Brave 74. Got it all.
Yeah, very good.
Houston by 7.
All right. Up next, we have the 1 and 2 New Orleans Saints at the 1 and 2 Detroit Lions. I really like what the Lions are doing this year. I really do. I think they've got a lot of things going on. New Orleans, 2 losses already out of 3 games. I just can't see them dropping to 1 and 3. So I've taken them in this game by 7 points. Archie,
Yeah, I've got the Saints. I've got the Saints by 9. I think it's Alvin Kamara.
We accept any pronunciation.
Games. It'll be too much for the Lions this week, Saints.
Yeah, look, I mean, and I respect those picks that you guys have made, but there is something that is trending in the NFL this year, and that is Drew Brees' age. He is really struggling to get that ball down the field. He's looking like me on a Saturday afternoon trying to shoot hoops and bring back the old memories. He just doesn't have it anymore. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions by 7.
Yeah. This might be one pick that I might actually change because I agree. Detroit has something here, and New Orleans is starting to really stink. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on. Yeah. Look, is it in Crazy's 5? Is this in Crazy's 5?
No.
No. All right. So you're not putting money on it. That's good.
No, because I need to see. Detroit and New Orleans, not this week for me. Just we won't go into the reasons. Still need to see a little bit more from Detroit. As I said, Drew Brees is an old man, but he does have that experience, so hard to count him out.
Mm-hmm.
No gambling on that game.
No. Next one we have the Baltimore Ravens at Washington. It hurts me to say it, but I actually have picked Baltimore in this game because I've got Finn Tragic on my ass. I've got Baltimore by 21. R2, what you got?
Well, I was hanging with Walter White this week, and I've cooked up something horrible, I think. I don't know what happened. I've double-checked, and I have the football team by 10. And I do not...
You have been cooking.
Going off my pick that I've locked in on Super Brew, I've got the football team by 10. I don't know what happened there because I was not going to play nice and didn't need to be. I was just going to pick the fucking Ravens by about 10 myself, but I think I have the football team. Fingers crossed.
Just call us. Just call us. Look, just call us Washington. Just call us Washington. That would be fun.
I'm going to suggest to anyone who follows me probably not to put any money on this game, but I really do expect the Washington Reds football team, Washington team to keep this thing, I don't think they will keep this. I think they will win outright here. I'm taking the team, the Washington, by 10. The reason for that is we were given a big blueprint last week. Lamar Jackson, not very good, guys. A Dwayne Haskins performance, 98 yards, not acceptable. And I'm going to bank on Jack Del Rio and his experience in coaching this week. And I just, dear God, hope that he learned something from what they did. Washington by 10.
Oh, look. That'd be lovely. All right. Next game. Cleveland Browns at the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, Cleveland's fucking shit. We should have beaten them last week. They are not any good. I've got Dallas winning this one comfortably by 13.
R2?
Yeah, I've gone the other way. I've gone Browns by 13.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys.
Shitty.
There's when they play teams who are below 500, not a good record.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's some good homework there. And what I'm going to do is I am taking the Dallas Cowboys by 7 points in what will be another high-scoring game. The only thing I don't like about Dallas is their defense, but I'll tell you what, I am not impressed with the Cleveland Browns, as Skinsfanatic said. If anyone watched their game on Sunday, it was dog shit. They may have hit some receivers, but they really, they may have beaten the Washington by 14 points, but not impressive, guys, and you don't want to be relying on them in the big games in the season. Cowboys, too much experience, back and by a touchdown.
Nah, totally agree. Totally agree. Okay, next we have the 2-1 Arizona Cardinals going up against the 1-2 Carolina Panthers. I have Arizona in this game by 9 points. 9 points for Arizona. Arizona disappointing last week in their loss against the Lions. They'll be teething to get back on the winner's circle against the young Carolina Panthers.
Just having a look.
Yeah, I've got Carolina. I've got Arizona Cardinals as well. I've got them by 11. Murray's still in 1+ intercepts per game. He's one of 5 NFL quarterbacks at the moment that have intercepts against their name. But I still have him in this one by looking in front.
Yeah, and look, I am going to back the Arizona Cardinals again. I have been stung by that defeat that they dished out to the Washington football team, and how dominant Kyle Murray was, and it's going to take me a couple of weeks to get down from that pedestal, and I just see them rubbing the face of their opponents in the dirt on a few occasions this year. I was wrong last week. with the Lions beating them by 3. But the Lions are a good team. I just think, we're going to see Arizona back on track in another. This one is in crazy fives. If you just give me half a second here, I will let you know the exact over and unders on that game. Please just give me 1 minute here, guys. I am going to be taking the Cardinals by 4. It's a gift. Jump on it, boys. Jump on it. Jump on it, boys. Arizona at Carolina. Carolina's getting talked up a little bit, people we don't know. Too much. 3 weeks into the season, they're getting tired. They're all tried their best. They're not going to be able to compete with this Arizona side and Hopkins and Fitzgerald. Take the Cardinals, but don't expect as many points by the Carolina Panthers. So stick with the under. Arizona will win 31-0.
That's good.
Fuck. Almost fell asleep for that. It went forever.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know Skinsfanatic, and I appreciate you giving me a platform to reach out to my followers who.
Right, we're moving on. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Cincinnati Bengals. This game, Bengals 2 wins. Bengals 2 losses, 1 draw. Jacksonville 1 win, 2 losses. I've got Cincinnati in this game. Joe Burrow winning his first game. I've got Cincinnati by 1 point. 1 point. Let's move on. Make this quick. Fuck that cat off.
Bengals by 6. The score 37. Oh, sorry. I've got Cincy by 6.
Cincinnati by 6. R2. You say.
Cincinnati by 16. And I have a prediction of the score in this one. I think it's 30.
All right.
Okay.
We're not doing score predictions, just margins.
I am of the same thought process as I am with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to stick with my Cincinnati Bengals and just see what the young quarterback can do. Right now, he's fairly hot. I'm going to take him by 7 this week.
All righty. Next game, we have the New York Giants at the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi Stadium. And I have the Rams in this one by a whopping 18 points. I think the New York Giants are complete fucking garbage. They're possibly the worst team in football, and all their fan base can go and suck my dick. R2.
Well, I've picked, but I've got a little stat. Yeah, the Rams, they're 10-4 since McVay's come in. After a loss, tend to win again. It's pretty common, and I have Rams by 26 this week.
Ooh, that'd be nice. I'd love to see the Giants get their ass handed to them.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's R2 Ramu's presence on the show here or just my lack of ability to look into these other opponents, but I do like the Rams. I mean, they are putting up the numbers, like I said, and I'm going to back them by a comfortable 8. And until they show me anything else, it'll be 8 every week, guys.
Yep, absolutely. We got our old B&G tall stack here. Hello, my old friends. Good to see you all back. B&G still is absolutely tall stack. You know how we do.
Love you, mate.
Good to see you, man. If you want to jump on the show one night, holler and let us go. Or one morning, I should say.
Give us
a
tip.
Yeah, let us go. Let us know. We'll hook you up. We had Skintastic Man on here one week. It was an absolute hoot.
Hey, you're a champion, mate.
Hail. Okay. Moving on to the next game, we have the New England Patriots at the Kansas City Chiefs. This should be an interesting game. Should be an interesting game. But I've actually got Kansas City winning this one by 2 touchdowns, 14 points. Kansas City, too good. New England, not so good anymore. But capable. R2, speak on it.
Yeah, the Pats are capable. And Kansas City, I don't think they're that great. They're good. So I've got KC by 1 this week.
Very interesting picks this week, R2. Very good.
Yeah, this is an amazing matchup for me. I had visions of Belichick and Cam Newton stringing something magical together and maybe going on an unbeaten run. But meeting Kansas City in week 4 is a big test. And
well, they already have lost, sorry. So New England lost to Seattle, I believe. Yeah, New England's 2-1.
Yeah, no, that's yes. But I mean, at the start of the year, I could see greatness. I could see big things for this team, and now that's right. I mean, with such a big matchup here in week 4, New England and Cam Newton may be under some early pressure that we probably didn't foresee them being in. And it's going to get very interesting in the AFC East. I'm going to take the Chiefs by 6.
All right. Very good. This game's an absolute fucking doozy. Whoa. We've got the Buffalo Bills, the 3-0 Buffalo Bills, going up against the 2-1 Las Vegas Raiders. And I, once again, had to jiggle my nuts to find the winner of this one. And I love the Buffalo Bills. I got them by 3. I got the Bills by 3. I've picked them every week.
I got the Buffalo Bills 2 by 3. Interesting. Don't throw fucking no deep touchdown passes. I don't know. Last time you thought you went deep and it wasn't satisfactory or anything, but does it matter? But apparently the Bills don't throw deep touchdown passes.
Look, I'm a big fan of Kyle Allen, actually. He's a damn good quarterback. He gets out. He's excellent throwing frozen run. He can get out and go, man. He's an excellent quarterback. And Stephanie Diggs. Their defense has been on the cusp of one of the best in the league for a couple of seasons now. Buffalo's back, baby. Buffalo is back. Take note.
Yeah, I think what we have here is a classic example of what I am talking about here. We have people getting very comfortable with the 3-0 Buffalo Bills, and you think the statistics are astronomical for 0-3 teams at 66%. Well, wait until you get a load of this, guys. 77% of 1 and 2 teams are going to win in week 4. Okay. All that being said, guys, I'm taking the Bills by 7 because the Raiders just can't play.
They're going all right, the Raiders are.
They are.
But
I'm
building.
Shall we move on? Okay.
We shall.
The next game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at San Francisco 49ers. I don't know why, but I have picked in this game. I just got a feeling San Francisco is only going to win by 10. They're definitely going to win, but I've only got them winning by 10. I don't know why. It's my gut. What you got?
Oh, well, yeah, I've got the 49ers with the backup quarterback again, Nick Mullins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mullins.
The Ripper's out, but they, what's his name? George Kitty got on today and said he's playing, so I'll take the 49ers by 14. Yeah.
By how much?
14.
By how much? 15. Okay.
14.
14. Crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, the only thing that we could possibly get caught out on is the fact that Philadelphia may come in with a sense of pride after having the NFC Championship taken away from them by the 49ers, who were unable to turn that into a Super Bowl championship. So we're seeing the two previous NFC champion teams match up this weekend. You guys know I'm a big fan of Kyle Shanahan. I'm hard pressed to back the Philadelphia Eagles with the form that they are showing. Kyle Shanahan, he could win with possibly any quarterback in the league except Jeff Beck. Carry on. I'm going to take the 49ers by 8.
49ers by 8. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, well, I got them by 10. I thought that's probably not enough, but your picks, absolutely. Last game of the week, the Monday Night Football. Whoa. We've got, this is an interesting, I'm very interested to hear Crazy Brave's take on this one, because we've got the 3-0 Green Bay Packers at home, the 0-3 Atlanta Falcons traveling to Lambeau. Hey? What?
Fucking
We've got the
Atlanta.
0-3 Atlanta Falcons traveling to the 3-0 Green Bay Packers. I have Green Bay by 6. Green Bay by 6.
Yeah. Okay. If you just excuse me for one moment, my picks have dropped out. R2 Ramu, your pick.
I'll take my time. Green Bay's been scoring 35 plus each week in every game they've played in the first 3, and I believe they'll do it again this week, and that will cover Atlanta. I got Green Bay by 28. Green Bay by 28.
Wow.
Nice.
That to me is a brave pick. Well done. I'm very thankful of what the Green Bay Packers can do for me when I back this team on the punt. This is one of the games we talked about. We've got 0-3 Atlanta Falcons. Now we already know that one 0-3 team's going to win this weekend. Now to get it back to up to 66%, that would mean that the Atlanta Falcons will win this game against the Green Bay Packers. And they traditionally do play a very good game. We remember Michael Vick going into Lambeau Field and upsetting Green Bay Packers in that divisional playoff game many years ago. And ever since then, these two teams will fight to the death. It's very, very brave to think that Aaron Rodgers is going to put up consecutive big performances. So I'm just going to take him by 6 points.
I think that Aaron Rodgers is absolutely on fire.
He is.
I've always been a very bloody good, very big fan, and not but a very big believer in Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
all
me
the
too.
way.
He's the bookies have caught up with him, and he was unfortunately unbackable this week because many punters have won some big money from the Packers over the first 3 weeks.
Is that true?
Yes. So I think this week you'll find that they are 13-point favourites against the Falcons. It's just a little bit too much for me. I may be wrong, guys, but carry on. Yes.
No, you're not.
They stretch it out. Like the Packers were one of the teams to back, and we might just take a step back this week, but I do expect them to win.
It's fucking Crazy Brave 74. Thank you. I got on that .com, crazybrave74.com. I put my bread money, coffee money, fucking petrol money into that multi last week, and
we did have a big week at crazybrave.com, and I am actually have been contacted by a few divorce lawyers who have asked if they would have a sponsor spot on the show.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
That'll yeah. No, that's handy to have.
No, actually, guys, there is some big news with crazybrave.com. We will always be specialising in the NFL, but we need to show the punters that we have a greater knowledge in all the sports, and I've tracked down some professionals, and two of them are on this show tonight. Guys, you will seriously need to check out these guys' picks. Skinsfanatic can pick a game in the Australian Basketball League. If you haven't followed it, or you're not fully aware, check out Skinsfanatic's 81's picks. It will be coming forward. We like to get that started in about October, so we'll get some.
Yeah, well, the season's not starting till January now, so
there we go. This guy, Skinsfanatic 81. He is our NBL expert on Crazy Brave 74, and we appreciate him coming on board and bringing his expertise, and we look forward to bringing you guys some great winners throughout the season. And R2 Ramu, just below, has also accepted the job of the National Rugby League expert. So, guys, he's going to be giving you some tips, and we are going to make massive money here. You need to follow this. Check me out, guys, because I am going to cut this website off soon. You'll have to subscribe. You'll have to pay $5 a week to see these picks. So, get in early. We are backing winners, and we are professionals. Skinsfanatic, I'd like you to look a little bit more professional when we're talking about gambling.
No, I am professional.
I need you to be professional. Do you know that Donald Trump actually isn't a millionaire? He just tells people he is. And that's what
I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump. No, that's fine. I mean, he is the president of the United States. So probably got some money. I'm pretty sure that's paying. I'm pretty sure being the president's paying.
Whatever,
gig, right?
Whatever. I used him as an example because we all know that he just tells people he's rich, and that's all. What we do here. You will probably delete this little section here if anyone's watching, guys.
I can't delete shit. This is live across the globe.
I know. For anyone who's watching, you're getting a little secret here, guys. We are going to bullshit you 100%. Not really professional punters here, but we hit at a high percentage. And look at these two experts I have here on the screen. You don't want to miss out.
No, look.
Check out
look,
Crazy Brave,
No,
74.com.
look.
We're getting some data for
Let me
you.
speak. Let me speak. You're right. You're spot on here. Look, we might not be rolling around in our money like fucking what's his name? That duck from the cartoons we used to watch back in the day.
Daffy.
But Daffy, no, you know, he was meddled the money. The duck that had the money. Anyway, but we know our shit. Like we're sports fanatics. So
Sports fanatics. And guys,
if you're talking NFL, probably Crazy Braves your man. If you're talking NRL, I'd probably look at R2. If you're looking about maybe some basketball, Australian basketball, I'd probably come to me. I would. So everything that Crazy Brave is saying is pretty much on ball right here. Okay.
well, I mean, it
look,
wasn't
we've got to
not,
start from the bottom.
it was not an easy process. I went through a few applications. You know, we've got many people who do hit, you know, at a great rate. And when I crunched the numbers, I'd seen that you were more efficient than some of my other punters. So, you know, I'm giving you a spot on Crazy Brave 74. I will open up permissions on the page, and you can even go in there and edit it. But you will be under the strict guideline of Crazy Brave 74. But we are going to have fun, and we are bringing winners to you guys. This website will not fail. We get 2 years of data, and then we will be charging people $5 a week to get my picks, all the experts' picks. And guys, all we will need up to 500 people paying $5 a week. And guys, you can, us three can quit our jobs. Okay, all I'm asking for you is to hit consistent winners. Okay, and we will spread the news. You're in. Yeah, I thank you for accepting the position. I appreciate it.
When you told me the news today, I said, that's it. I'm in. If you told Brad Fittler that R2 Ramu was up next for the interview and he shat his pants, well, that'll fucking do me. You know, if he shits his pants because you mention R2 Ramu is going to be fucking the NRL top.
I have no doubt in coming years there will be those experts that we speak of having a look at crazybrave.com before they go on national television and announce their picks of the week. This site is about to go off, guys. We are not just giving you NFL winners. We are giving you winners across the board. This is unbelievable. There's going to be...
I'm not laughing.
This shit has really gone through the roof. I have not only, guys, we made 400% this weekend on NFL picking, and I've just brought in 5 experts. I've brought in an NBL expert. I've brought in an NRL expert. I have a MotoGP expert. I have an Australian Football League expert. Guys, you don't want to miss out. Check it out. Go and have a look at me on Crazy Brave, at Crazy Brave on Twitter, and check out the website crazybrave74.com, where we will, you know, we're only just a quarter through the first NFL season as we get our stats together to.
And on that note, we are approaching the 2-hour mark. We will be ending. We'll be wrapping this up now.
Yeah, happy to do that.
I totally agree with Crazy Brave, and he is absolutely on point with everything he is saying, and it is going to be very exciting. I have something right now that I want to talk about, and that's my lovely Parramatta Eels big game today, tonight. Just want to let all my American fans know that this club behind me is playing in a very big game tomorrow. And I am very excited. And you will be able to tune in, I'm pretty sure, all over the globe. So up the mighty Eels. Hurrah, motherfuckers. And I'm very excited. And sport, and this is what I talked about earlier, sport is a beautiful thing, man. And you want to get amongst it and support your team and the players that wear the jersey. This is what it's about. This is Australian shit right here. This is what it's all about. All right? So,
Absolutely.
on that note,
and we are all very passionate Parramatta fans here, as much of New South Wales is, and boy, do we owe it to those Victorians who have had some kind of advantage over us in previous semi-finals, but you can definitely see that the Parramatta Eels are worked up, and this is their shot. The Storm aren't what they used to be, guys. We seen that at the start of the season 2 years ago, and they have not been the dominant Storm of the past. Very dangerous, but we will see what happens, guys.
We've got them.
Crazy Brave. Thank you.
Put your money on Parramatta. Parra's paying.
Thank you for
I believe they're paying $4.50. So get on that.
Thank you for accepting the position, Skinsfanatic and R2 Ram. I will be working on the logistics of getting you onto the website as soon as I can. We do an update every Saturday morning. So look forward to some news in the near future.
Absolutely.
I'm totally in. All right.
And thank you, Skinsfanatic. Thank you, Crazy Brave. Again, that's another week of R2 Ram used peace pipe. For some, it might be glass barbecue, but whatever it is you're on, keep it to yourself and go the Rams.
Thank you, R2. Peace. All right, Crazy Brave. Closing note.
What do I want to say? There's something trippy there in the closing comments. No, I don't. Crazy Brave, out. Great show.
All right, thank you, Crazy Brave. Cut you off just a second there. All right, excellent show tonight, guys. If you really want to go back and you've just joined us, we're about to leave you, but you want to go back and watch that first 10, 15 minutes of mine, to me, it was one of my finest piece of works. Just really laid it out on you motherfuckers. You know, and it was worth a watch. So I enjoyed tonight's show, and I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Tall Stack Man, it's good to see you. Auntie Ramu, Crazy Brave, held it down, doing your thing. Love is all, and tough week last week. Not gonna lie. Look, things are on the horizon for the Washington football team. We just got to stick with it, guys. You have to stick with this team, and good things will come. I promise you, man. It's in this room. It is in this room. So, peace and love is all.